Beloved soul, you have been called here not by accident, but by a thread of light that has been weaving itself into your days for longer than you know. The moment you clicked on this message, the unseen bells of the heavenly realm rang, and the lotus gates of peace began to open for you. If you feel this in your heart right now, type Buddhist in the comments, for the divine winds have already carried your name to the temple of truth. I have been sent to you, not as a figure of fear, but as a messenger wrapped in the soft silk of compassion. I am not here to tell you to fight harder, but to teach you the sacred art of surrender without fear. For surrender, dear one, is not defeat. It is the quiet bow of the soul to the rhythm of truth. If these words touch your spirit, type 1, surrender to peace, in the comments so that your intention may be seen in the garden of merit. Your mind has been carrying the heavy stones of resistance and anxiety. You have been trying to hold together a world that was never yours to control. But today, the clouds above your spirit begin to part, and I see golden threads descending from the Bodhi tree of awakening, each thread carrying a teaching, each teaching carrying a light. If you can feel these threads in your heart, type 1, feel the golden threads below. The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." This is not merely a phrase, but a living river that flows beneath your feet. The moment you stop running upstream, the current will carry you to stillness. If you believe this current is already moving in your life, type "the river is here" in the comments. And know that the Dharma is already flowing through you. I see you. Now, in the quiet hours of night, when your body lies still, but your thoughts scatter like startled birds, you wonder if the path ahead will ever be free from shadows. And in that moment of doubt, a lotus blooms in your dream, its petals unfolding one by one, whispering, "Let go, let go, let go." If you have ever dreamt of flowers, water, or light, type, "I have seen the signs" in the comments, for the unseen realms are speaking to you, dear one. Even now, the winds of karma are shifting. The timing is not random. It is the divine hour written in the silent scroll of your destiny. You are standing in a sacred intersection. One road paved with fear, the other with surrender. If your heart chooses surrender, type 1, choose the path of peace below. Do you notice how lately numbers, colors, or sudden moments of déjà vu have been appearing in your life? The repeating numbers, the sudden fragrance of incense when no incense is burning, the unexpected meeting of an old friend. These are the Buddha's way of knocking softly at the door of your awareness. If you have felt any of these moments, type, "The Buddha is calling me," in the comments, so the whole Sangha of light may see. You're awakening. You are not here to force the petals to open. You are here to witness them bloom. Even the sun waits for the lotus, and the lotus waits for the dawn. There's no rush. There's only trust. If you can feel the slowing of your breath right now, type 1 trust. The timing below. The Dharma is not a storm. It is the calm after the rain. It is the still water that reflects the moon without distortion. It is the silent hand that untangles the knots in your chest. And the moment you decide to surrender, truly surrender, those knots loosen on their own. If you are ready for those knots to fall away, type, "I am ready to be free," in the comments. You were never meant to fight your way into peace. Peace is not won. It is welcomed. It arrives like a guest at your door. And all it asks is that you open your heart wide enough to let it in. Type 1 "Open my door to peace" in the comments. As I speak to you, I see a vision. I see a vision, a small flame flickering in a dark cave. At first, it is only a pin of light. But with each breath you take, it grows until the cave is no longer dark at all. That flame, beloved soul, is you. If you believe that light will guide you out of all fear, type, "I am the light" in the comments. The world will tell you to fight harder. The Buddha will tell you to release more deeply. One will exhaust you. The other will set you free. And I, as the messenger who walks between the realms, have come to place this truth gently in your hands. If you receive it now, type 1, "Receive the truth" below. Even now, the sound of a temple bell is ringing somewhere in the unseen. It is calling your spirit home, not to a place, but to a state of being. If you can hear it in your heart, type, "I hear the bell" in the comments. Your journey does not end here. The lotus still has petals to unfold. The river still has bends to follow. And your soul still has skies to open into. Tonight is the night the fear begins to melt, like frost under the morning sun. If you are ready for this melting to begin, type "Fear melts away" below. I will walk with you through each teaching, through each vision, through each sign that the heavens and the Dharma place in your path. You are not alone, and you never were. If you feel this truth wrapping around your spirit right now, type, "I am never alone" in the comments. And let the Sangha of light witness your vow. Beloved soul, the light we began to awaken together in the first part is now beginning to shine brighter, like a lantern in a quiet temple corridor that suddenly glows warm against the night. You are not just listening, you are remembering. If you feel this memory stirring inside you, type "I am remembering" in the comments and let your spirit speak to the unseen in this moment. I am holding before you a golden bowl filled with still water. When you look into it, you will not see your reflection as it is now, but as it truly is, untouched by fear, unbroken by the past, free as the clear sky over the Himalayas. If you can imagine this image, type "I see my true self" below. The Buddha's way is not about chasing the light. It is about realizing that the light has always been here. Every time you resist, the water ripples, distorting the reflection. But every time you surrender, the water becomes still, and the truth reveals itself. If you choose stillness over struggle, type "I choose stillness" in the comments. I see visions unfolding in the realm beyond time. A white crane gliding effortlessly over a mirror-like lake. A single lotus rising from the depths, its petals unsoiled by the muddy water beneath. A mountain standing unmoved while clouds rush past its face. Each of these is a teaching, a reminder that surrender is the greatest strength. If one of these visions speaks to you, type "The vision is mine." Below, you have been taught that to let go is to lose. But the truth, whispered through the Dharma, is that to let go is to gain peace, gain clarity, gain the pure joy that comes when your hands are no longer clenched around what was never yours to hold. If you are ready to gain by letting go, type "1 let go" and "I gain" in the comments. Close your eyes now, dear one. Do you feel it? The air around you softens as though invisible silk robes are brushing against your shoulders. You are not imagining it. These are the robes of the Arhats, those who have walked this path before you. They come not to lead you, but to walk beside you. If you welcome their presence, type 1, welcome the Arhats below. Somewhere in the unseen, a Bodhi leaf has just fallen from its branch. Its descent is slow, graceful, completely trusting the wind to carry it where it must go. This is the art of surrender. The leaf does not fear where it will land. If you wish to trust the wind as the leaf does, type 1 trust the wind in the comments. The path of surrender is also the path of clarity. When the dust settles, the road reveals itself. Right now, I see the dust of past pain, past fears, past disappointments falling to the ground. If you are ready for the road ahead to appear, type "I am ready to see the road below." You may have noticed recently a butterfly resting near you, a candle flame dancing in a way that feels alive, a sudden breeze carrying the scent of flowers. These are not random moments. They are the Dharma's gentle reminders that life moves in harmony when we stop resisting it. If you have seen such signs, type the signs are clear in the comments. There is no enemy here. Even your fear is only a messenger telling you it is time to stop holding so tightly. When fear knocks, invite it to sit in meditation with you. Watch it breathe, watch it fade. If you will sit in peace even with your fear, type, I sit with peace below. I tell you now, as one who has walked the corridors between heaven and earth, every time you breathe deeply in surrender, a ripple of light moves across unseen realms. It reaches others who are lost, and they feel hope without knowing why. If you wish your surrender to be a light for others, type my light will guide in the comments. Your heart is the temple. The sound of your breath is the bell. The stillness inside you is the statue of the awakened one. You need not travel far to find peace. It is already seated where you are. If you believe this temple is within you, type, I am the temple in the comments. And so, as this part of our journey closes, I see the flame in your heart glowing brighter than before. It no longer trembles in the wind. It dances with it. This is the beginning of freedom. If you are ready to continue into even deeper surrender, type 1, am ready for more in the comments. And let us walk into the next step together. Beloved soul, as we step deeper into this river of light, you will feel the current of anxiety loosening its grip on your chest. Not because the world outside has changed, but because something inside you is quietly shifting. If you can already feel this soft change in your heart, type 1, feel the shift in the comments, and let heaven see that your spirit is listening. You have been walking with a bundle on your back, filled with fears, worries, expectations, and the weight of 1,000 what ifs. But now I stand before you, and I offer a single breath, a single moment of stillness in which you may set that bundle down. If you are ready to put it down, type 1, release the weight below. In the Buddha's teaching, the mind is like a clear lake. Anxiety is the wind that stirs it into restless ripples. But the lake never loses its depth. Your peace is still here, beneath the ripples. If you believe your peace is still within you, type, my peace is here in the comments. I see a vision. Now, you are sitting beneath a vast Bodhi tree, its roots embracing the earth, its branches sheltering you from the burning sun. Every leaf whispers, not in words, but in a deep, knowing silence. If you can imagine yourself under this tree, type 1. Sit beneath the Bodhi tree below. Beloved, sometimes the greatest act of courage is to be still when the mind wants to run. When you stay, when you breathe, when you simply witness. The anxious wave passes without dragging you under. If you will practice staying instead of running, type, "I will stay" in the comments. Do you notice how anxiety often speaks in the language of the future? What will happen? What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? But surrender speaks only in the language of now, and in the now, you are safe. If you choose the language of now, type, "Why choose the now" below. Right now, somewhere in the hidden gardens of the unseen, a bell is ringing 3 times. Once for your past, once for your present, and once for your future. The sound is a reminder. All 3 are embraced in the same truth. If you can hear this bell in your heart, type "I hear" the bell in the comments. I tell you this as a messenger from the realms of light. Your anxiety has mistaken itself for protection. It is trying to guard you from imagined storms. But the Buddha teaches, you will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. The same is true for fear. If you are ready to release fear's false protection, type, "I am safe without fear" below. In your dreams lately, you may have seen water, stairs, or doors. These are not random. They are symbols of crossing into a higher state of peace. The water is cleansing you. The stairs are lifting you. The door is waiting for you to open it. If you have seen such symbols, type 1, "Have seen the way" in the comments. As I look upon your spirit now, I see a lotus blooming in slow motion. Each petal that opens is another layer of your anxiety melting away. First, the worry about tomorrow. Then, the memory of yesterday. Then, the fear of being enough. All falling away like old leaves. If you are ready for the lotus to bloom fully, type, "I am blooming" below. And here is the truth. Dear soul, the more you surrender, the more the Dharma can guide your steps without resistance. The universe does not need you to push, only to allow. If you believe that allowing is enough, type 1, "Allow the way" in the comments. I see you now, standing before a great river. The water is calm, but you hesitate at the edge, afraid to step in. I tell you, the river is gentle, and it will carry you exactly where you are meant to go. If you will take the step, type 1 step into the river below. Even the clouds know how to surrender. They do not cling to the sky, but drift, trusting the wind to take them home. Let your mind be like the clouds today. If you will drift in trust, type "Hi, drift in peace" in the comments now. Close your eyes for a single breath. Imagine the anxiety in your chest melting into warm light, rising like incense smoke into the air until it disappears into the vast sky. If you can see this in your mind, type "The smoke is gone" below. And as this part ends, I promise you, the more you walk this way, the more you will forget the taste of fear. Peace will not be something you find, but something you become. If you are ready to become peace, type "I am peace" in the comments. And prepare your soul for what I will reveal next. Beloved soul, you have walked with me through the stillness of surrender. And now the garden of joy begins to open before you. It is not a garden made of stone and soil, but of light and fragrance, where every blossom sings and every breeze is a blessing. If you can already feel this garden calling to you, type 1, enter the garden in the comments and take the first step in your heart. Here, there is no anxiety, because nothing in this place is trying to be anywhere else. The flowers bloom without hurry, the streams flow without struggle, and the sky holds the sun without fear of losing it. If you long to live this way, type "live without hurry" below. In the center of the garden stands a tree unlike any other. Its roots are wisdom, its trunk is compassion, its leaves are forgiveness, and its fruit is pure joy. The Buddhist light shines through its branches, casting golden shadows on the path before you. If you can see this tree in your mind, type "I see the golden tree" in the comments, beloved. This is the joy that comes after surrender, not the temporary joy of winning, but the eternal joy of being free from the need to win. It is lighter than air, brighter than the morning sun, and more nourishing than the sweetest water. If you are ready to taste this joy, type "I am ready for joy" below. You may feel a strange lightness now, as if the ground beneath you is softer, and the air is more alive. That is because the weight you once carried has dissolved, and now your steps fall gently upon the earth. If you feel lighter right now, type "I am light" in the comments. I see visions again. Children laughing beside a crystal stream. Monks in saffron robes walking silently through a mountain pass. A white dove circling once above your head before disappearing into the clouds. Each of these visions is a sign that joy is now part of your path. If one of these visions touches your heart, type "The vision is mine" below. Here in this garden, the wind carries not the scent of fear, but the fragrance of jasmine and lotus. Every breath you take here cleanses you, and every exhale releases another thread of old pain. If you wish for each breath to be this pure, type 1 breathe the lotus air in the comments. Beloved soul, you are not chasing joy, you are remembering it. It was always within you, waiting patiently under the layers of worry and resistance. Now, with those layers gone, your natural radiance begins to shine. If you feel that radiance stirring, type "My light returns" below. Do you see now why surrender has no fear? Because when you stop resisting, life stops pushing back. The rivers carry you, the winds guide you, and the earth supports you. If you trust this gentle support, type "I am supported" in the comments. You may also notice now the signs are even clearer. A butterfly landing near your window. A beam of sunlight breaking through clouds, just as you think of something dear. A stranger's kindness arriving without explanation. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you are walking the right way. If you have received such confirmations, type "The signs are clear" below. The joy in this garden is not loud but deep. It does not shout, it hums. It hums in your bones, in your breath, in the silence between your heartbeats. If you can feel this hum now, type "I feel the hum of joy" in the comments. And now I give you a vision to carry forward. You, standing at the edge of a vast lake in the early morning. The water is so still that it mirrors the mountains, the sky, and your own face perfectly. You smile, not because something happened, but because nothing needs to happen. If this vision feels like home to you, type "This is my home" below. Beloved, when the Buddha walked the earth, he did not carry gold or jewels, but the treasure of peace and joy. And those treasures are now in your hands. If you will keep them close, type 1, hold the treasures in the comments. And so, as the garden fades from your sight, but not from your heart, you take with you the truth. There is no fear in surrender, and there is no resistance in joy. If you are ready to step into the final stage of this journey, where your spirit shines with the fullness of awakening, type "I am ready for awakening" below, and prepare to walk into the light with me. Beloved soul, we have walked together through surrender, through stillness, through joy, and now we arrive at the final turning of the path, where awakening stands before you like the first dawn after a long night. If you can feel this dawn rising in your heart right now, type "The dawn is here" in the comments, and let the heavens witness your readiness. In this sacred space, there is no shadow strong enough to hide the truth. Every fear that once whispered in your mind has lost its voice. Every weight that once bent your back has fallen to the earth. You are light now. You are free. If you accept this truth, type "I am free" below. I see you standing on a mountain ridge, the wind brushing your face like the touch of an old friend. Below you, the valleys you once wandered in fear are now wrapped in morning mist. Above you, the sky opens without end. This is your place of awakening, not somewhere else, not someday later, but here, now, in this breath. If you believe awakening is now, type awakening is now in the comments. The Buddha taught there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. And now, you are not just hearing those words. You are walking them. Every step you take from this moment will be made of peace, because you are no longer trying to grasp or to run. If you choose to walk this way, type I, walk in peace, below. Beloved soul, your surrender has become your power. It has turned storms into rainbows and anxiety into clear, open skies. Even now, the unseen realms are sending blessings into your life, quiet gifts that will arrive without warning, but always in perfect timing. If you welcome these blessings, type welcome the blessings in the comments. Do you remember the golden threads from the beginning of our journey? They are no longer descending toward you, they are flowing from you. You have become the source of peace for others. Your calm will soothe them, your smile will lighten their burdens, and your presence will feel like home. If you choose to be this light, type, I am the light for others below. Now I offer you a vision to seal this awakening. You are sitting in meditation by a still pond. The sky is mirrored perfectly in the water. A single lotus floats before you, its petals opening until you can see the heart of it glowing with golden light. That light rises slowly, touches your forehead, and sinks into your heart. From this moment on, you and the light are one. If you claim this light, type, the light is mine, in the comments. Beloved, you have surrendered without fear. You have let go of resistance, and you have walked into the garden of joy. Now you are seated in the temple of truth. Nothing can shake you from this place, because this place is not made of walls. It is made of knowing. If you choose to stay in this knowing, type 1, stay in truth, below. Your awakening will ripple outward. Every act of kindness you offer will plant seeds in unseen soil. Every gentle word will bloom in someone else's heart. This is how the Dharma spreads, not with force, but with the quiet power of those who have found peace within. If you vow to spread this peace, type 1 vow to spread peace in the comments. Now, take one last deep breath with me. Feel the air fill your lungs like the pure wind of the mountains. Exhale, and with it, release the last grain of fear. You are whole. You are free. You are awake. If you feel this fully, type, I am awake below. And as my message to you in this sacred journey comes to its close, know this, you are never alone. The Buddha walks with you, the Dharma guides you, and the Sangha of the unseen holds you in love that will never end. If you believe this love surrounds you now, type 1 AM, surrounded by love, in the comments, and let your soul shine without end.